The Mermaid of Zennor is a really hard story, focusing on protagonist that deals with cold, unempathetic parents, bullying, and strong obsession with her stepbrother. All that drives her, on one side, to close herself to the outside world, and on the other, to violently lash out when she can no longer bottle her feelings inside. It's not completely devoid of humor, as Lilac's contradictory thoughts can be amusing in a dark kind of way. But the core narrative is just as painful as that introduction sounded, and the bad ending left me shocked for a good few minutes. It's not an experience for those faint of heart or for moments when you don't feel like going through some deeply depressing storytelling. Do I recommend it? Yes, because the actual execution of the visual novel is quite good, and the good ending provides an optimistic, but grounded resolution to the plot that makes the extremely heavy build-up bearable. Also, I can't speak for people with autism, but Lilac's characterization felt consistent and believable. Her difficulty in understanding other people's emotions and social cues, combined with childish spitefulness and not outwardly visible, but intense emotional life, all make for a rather unique lens for observing the story. A somewhat risky endeavor, but one that seemed completely successful to me. Other characters are way less developed, but I had no complaints about them. They all fitted their roles. If you're worried the story won't be depressing enough on its own, the assets make sure to deliver the message. The intro screen with black ocean waves and unsettling ambient music is both monumental and suffocating. The music continues this tone all throughout the story, with disharmonic electronic sounds that I honestly had to mute at some point to not drown in the feeling of depression. It's both a positive and negative sentiment, I guess, as while I couldn't handle it long term, it definitely was very effective. About art, it's really good and expressive, but the game's text was intense enough that I couldn't focus on the visuals that much. There are also rather few CGs, but for a story this short, they show every time they're actually necessary. In the end, I think Mermaid of Zennor is excellent, even while being a rather difficult read. If it stuck only to the bad ending, I would have serious issues with recommending it to anyone, as it would simply be too soul-crushing. As it is now, however, it gives enough hope to not traumatize its readers and is just so impeccably done it should satisfy all story and quality-oriented visual novel fans.